Hello everyone, welcome back to Classic Automotive Services. I'll start off by apologising if I don't sound very clear this week, as I've got raging sort of flu virus thingy and I'm all stuffed up, sore throat and struggling to swallow and things like that, so I might not sound too clear this week. But we'll start off with what was the blue TR7, and it is now in primer and been guide coated, ready for blocking down later on this upcoming week. We primed it, I think that was Thursday, might be Wednesday, can't remember now. So we got it primed and we've guide coated it, and it'll just be left to go off for, like I said, until middle part next week, ready for blocking down. So that's pretty much where we're up to on that. We've still got all panels and everything to do on this as well, but that's where we're up to on this. The Lotus, that hasn't changed since we done the inspection on it last week. We just haven't had a chance to actually get on it yet. We've had the... Did we put the videos in last week, that one? No.
Which one?
That one. We had the engine, it's kind of got the rusty one. Right, this is, if you watched last week's videos, this is the donor car for the blue one. And we actually got the engine to fire up this week. It was very reluctant to run, due to it not being started since 1985. But we eventually got it to have a spark at the points and got some fuel in the carbs, and eventually it sort of coughed and spluttered and fired up. We have got a couple of videos of it actually running, and they are true first fire up videos, as we were trying to get this thing to run for a good sort of hour of cranking and altering ignition time a little bit, trying to get the carbs so they'll work a bit better. So they are true first fire up videos. The first video, it literally coughed and spluttered and died. The second video, it actually fired up and run. So we'll see if we can put them in probably now, and then we'll move on to the next car. Platinum 8. It's all now polished up. We've gone over the whole car. We flat and polished actually all the repairs that we did, and we have then compounded and polished the whole car. It's actually come up quite well. We've still got to go around and detail it, as in clean the plastics up, glass, rubbers, things like that. I've cleaned up all the grille trims, ready to refit, so they're all nice and black again. Ready to refit instead of being grey, so they're ready to go. We have got a set of wheels for it over there, so we've cleaned up the wheels. We've got a decent set of wheels for it, ready to go on. We are going to but we're going to scotch them and give them a coat of lacquer so they're a bit more shiny, as they're a tiniest bit dull. Don't know, we'll see how they look when we offer them up. And what else have we got for the silver one? Other than, the bonnet hasn't been flat and polished yet, but I want to finish cleaning up all the engine bay before I fit the bonnet. We've got to get some decals for it, and it's pretty much just some last finish off touches. Oh, that's it, the carpets. We've sorted out a set of carpets for it, which we're going to wet vac, and then we're going to re-dye them so they're nice deep royal blue as it should be. I think that is about it on that one at the moment. So yeah, it's just a few finishing off jobs, and it can probably, by the end of the week, that'll be back on the road. And then we've got a couple of new arrivals. Well, I say a couple of new, one car, one engine. So we're going to have a look. So we've got something quite quirky in. Personally, I'm not a big fan of them, but I can appreciate what they are. But I've never actually seen one on the road of this model, because this is actually an estate. So I've been told it's a 94 estate. So I believe that is right. So I have not actually seen any of these on the road. I've seen the little hatchback ones, but not any of these. So it's in because it won't run. And it's apparently had the timing gear on the engine changed, as it's got the Ford V4 in it. And they've got the like fibre, nylon sort of style timing gear. And it's had that changed. And apparently it ran, and then the ignition timing kept moving. Why, I don't know at the moment, but I'll have to investigate it and find out what's going on with it. But that's what it's in for, is to get it up and running. And then we're probably going to give it a bit of a clean up and make it look a little bit better, because it is quite ropey looking. But that is what it's in for. So we'll put that on our Facebook page, and anything that we find on it we'll put on the page as well. And the last thing we've got is the little Volvo engine, isn't it? Let's go have a look. So we had this little Volvo P800 engine dropped off in the week. It's leaking oil out of pretty much everywhere it possibly can, and we've got to basically inspect it and change all the gaskets and seals, clean and paint it all, make it look all nice and clean and shiny, because the car is being restored somewhere else, but they've asked us to do the engine, which is nice of them. So we're going to pull the sump off of it and check the sump for debris, etc. Pull the bearing caps off while we're there, changing the gasket, and just check the bearings in the engine and see what it needs. If it needs going through, well, we'll have to talk to the customer about what he wants to do with it and how far he wants to go. But so yeah, this is the other new arrival. So we'll hopefully get on this in the next sort of couple of weeks. That's why it's over here, because we just haven't got time to get on it at the moment, and they're not in a rush for it, which is great. So we'll get on that in the next couple of weeks, and hopefully make some progress on that as well. So right, I think that is all we have this week. So please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week, and hopefully I don't lose my voice.